Welcome! My name is Hiroto Shinomiya. I'm a first-year college student working part-time at a convenience store.
Hiroto, can you help me out?
She's Haruna Akizuki, a third-year college student at the same university as me. I hear she's good-looking and can study well, but she's also a bit clumsy, which makes me want to help. I'll take care of this, so please, take care of the register. I can't let my senpai do this kind of heavy lifting. Not because she's a senpai, but because of how thin her arms are.
Thanks, Hiroto.
With that, Haruna-senpai hurried to the cash register.
I'm sorry.
Senpai? What's wrong? I better go check on her. Come on, let's exchange contacts. Call me when you're done.
I won't.
Then when do you finish your part-time job? I'll wait.
It will be another hour or so.
Then I'll wait until you're done. Excuse me? You want something with my girlfriend? You have a boyfriend.
Thanks, Hiroto-kun.
No, this is nothing. Of course, Haruna-senpai isn't my girlfriend. She often gets tangled up with customers like that because of her cute looks. That's why I'm asked to pretend to be her boyfriend to get rid of them.
I'm the senpai, but I keep getting help from you, Hiroto-kun.
That's not true. You helped me too.
Really?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Haruna. Nice to meet you, Hiroto-kun.
Nice to meet you. Haruna-senpai has been teaching me things on behalf of the manager since the day I started working here. So I'm in the process of returning the favor to my senpai.
I'm glad to hear that.
Well then, please, call me if you need anything else.
Yeah, thanks, Hiroto-kun. I'm not with Hiroto-kun today. What's wrong? Looks like that. Manager! I'm sorry. Are you lonely because you're not with Hiroto? What? No! You're so cute, Haruna. It's obvious from your expression. Manager! I'm sorry, it's my fault. Oh, no, you don't have to apologize. I was actually supposed to work with Hiroto-kun today as well, but due to manager's work schedule, the manager and Hiroto-kun's shifts were suddenly switched. Yeah? Well, that makes me feel a little better when you say it like that. Oh, Haruna, could I ask you to take out the trash? Yes, I'll go. Was it really that obvious on my face? Hiroto-kun? What? Who was that girl next to him? Could it be a girlfriend? But he's never told me he had a girlfriend. It's been a long time since I went out with you, Hiroto.
No, it's not. We went out last Saturday too.
1 week is a while.
What kind of brain do you have? You're the only one who would say it's been a while just because we haven't gone out in a week. This is my sister, Kokona Shinomiya. She's going to be a sophomore in high school this year. And this morning, she slammed me awake to go to the shopping mall.
You're mean. Unlike Hiroto, I like going outdoors.
Even if you like going outdoors, 1 week isn't a while.
This is why indoor people...
Hey, apologize to the indoors.
Oh, we're here.
Hey, don't ignore me!
Let's go.
Hey, don't pull!
How is it, Hiroto? Isn't it cute?
Why don't you see for yourself?
I asked you, Hiroto.
Don't you look cute no matter what you wear? I don't know if I should say this, but Kokona is a beautiful girl. I think she looks cute no matter what she wears.
Hey, is that because the material is good, or is it because I'm cute and I look good in anything I wear? Hey!
You're so annoying. I shouldn't have said that. Well, you are right.
I'm gonna get this one.
You're not gonna look at anything else?
Yeah, I like this one.
I see.
Where should we go next?
You came here to buy clothes, right? We've already done what we came here to do.
Now that we're here, let's go look at some other stores.
Alright, sure.
Hey, Hiroto! Wanna go to that cafe over there? I've always wanted to go there.
Let's go then. I'm hungry.
That's because you don't eat breakfast.
I don't have an appetite in the morning. Come on, let's go.
Please call us when you have decided on your order. It's really fancy.
I feel awfully out of place.
No way! Here, look at the menu! What do you want, Hiroto?
Wow, all in katakana.
You can read katakana, right?
I can read cafe au lait and shortcake. It's not whether I can read it or not, it's just hard to.
Hey, I want this one!
You really love Mont Blanc, don't you?
Mont Blanc is my favorite cake, and some iced coffee.
I'll have the same thing then. Excuse me?
Yes, I'll take your order.
2 Mont Blancs and 2 iced coffees, please.
Certainly.
Hey, why do you keep hanging out with me? Don't you have any friends?
Of course I do. I'm not you, Hiroto.
Huh? I have friends.
Yeah, you don't have to be so vain. The reason I only go with you is because I'm less likely to get hit on.
Then why don't you go with your guy friends?
That's like going on a date.
Then why don't you go with more than one person?
I don't want more than one person.
You're too picky.
Anyway, you're the best person for this. You're happy to go out with a pretty girl like me, aren't you?
How can I have such feelings for my own sister?
Wow, you're mean. Here you go. Mont Blanc and iced coffee.
Thank you.
Wow, looks delicious. Yummy.
Yeah, it's delicious. Haruna-senpai.
Haruna-senpai? A senpai at the university?
She's my senpai at the university, but she's also my senpai at my part-time job.
I see. And what about Haruna-senpai?
Haruna-senpai loves sweets, so I thought I'd recommend this to her.
Wait, do you like her?
Haruna-senpai is totally out of my league in the first place.
She's that cute, huh?
Yeah, 10 times cuter than you.
How dare you! I'm still pretty popular, unlike some guys named Hiroto.
I can't deny it, but she's cuter than you.
I've never met her, so I can't say anything. But do you have any pictures or anything?
There's no way I could take a sneaky photo.
Why are you assuming that's what I meant? Gross.
Gross? There's no opportunity to take a photo with Haruna-senpai in the first place.
Then I'll go to your part-time job next time.
I mean, haven't you already met her? You've been to the convenience store where I work, right?
I've been to the convenience store, but I mostly ask you to buy things for me, and don't go there by myself that often. So if you think she's that cute, I would probably notice, so I doubt it.
Don't use me as your errand boy.
It's just a side job, so it's fine.
Ugh.
That was delicious. Hey, Hiroto, let's come back tomorrow.
No way. How often are you planning to go? Come on, let's go pay the bill.
What? I could come here every day. Your bill will be 1,400 yen.
Please.
Thank you very much. Hiroto, I'll pay my share.
It's not that big a deal.
Yeah? Thanks.
Where else do you want to go?
Let me see. This way.
After that, I was taken to almost every clothing store in the mall.
I bought a lot of stuff.
Seriously, how many places did we go to?
A lot.
It's been a while since I walked that much. Oh, can I go to the convenience store?
Yeah, I'll go ahead then.
Don't you want to see Haruna-senpai?
Yeah, maybe another time. Oh, can you buy some drinks while you're at it?
Yeah, fine.
Welcome. Hiroto-kun? No. Just act like you always do. But I'm curious.
Hello, senpai.
Hey, Hiroto-kun. What are you doing today?
Today, I went to a shopping mall with my friend.
I see. Friend? But I feel like Hiroto-kun told me the other day that he doesn't have any friends to hang out with. I wonder if they became friends recently. That girl was pretty cute. Maybe that girl is also after him. Or maybe they're already dating.
Oh, senpai, are you free next Saturday?
Saturday? Yeah, I think I'm free.
If you'd like. Would you like to go to the shopping mall with me?
What? An invitation from Hiroto-kun? Yeah, I want to go.
Great. I found a cafe in the mall today that has delicious cakes, and I wanted you to try them too.
Oh, I want to go. But why did you invite me?
Because you love desserts and sweet things.
How did you know?
Because you always buy the new desserts when they come out, And you yourself said you like sweets.
Did I say that?
Yes, the next Saturday at 10. Let's see, why don't we meet in front of the university?
Okay, sounds good.
Let's do that. Okay then. Good luck with the rest of your shift. On the day of my promise with Haruna-senpai, I headed to the front of the university where we were supposed to meet up. I'm nervous. We often have shifts with just the two of us, but today is the first time we've ever gone out together.
Oh, Hiroto-kun, over here!
Oh, Haruna-senpai! Sorry. Did you wait?
Nope, I just got here too. Besides, you were on time, so there's no need to apologize. I can't tell him that I've been here half an hour before.
If you say so. Shall we go?
Yeah!
Haruna-senpai, you're too stylish and too cute.
Hiroto-kun looks cooler and more stylish than usual today. Welcome!
Haruna-senpai, this is it.
Huh, I've been curious about this cafe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, thanks for bringing me here, Hiroto-kun.
You don't have to thank me. Anyways, what would you like?
I can't decide.
Take your time.
The tiramisu looks delicious, and the fondant chocolate too. I can't choose.
How about we share?
Share?
I'll order the tiramisu, and you order the fondant chocolat, and we split it in half. That way we can have two kinds.
What? If it's okay with you, I want to share.
Then let's do that.
Wow, looks delicious.
Please, give me a second.
Oh, wait a minute. Hiroto-kun.
As I was about to cut the cake in half to share, Haruna-senpai stopped me.
We've come all this way. Let's take a picture before we cut it.
Okay, take as many as you want.
Hiroto-kun, look over here.
What?
I took it.
Why are you taking me? I thought you were taking the cake.
I took a picture of the cake and I also took a picture of you. Since I came here with you, I wanted to take one for the memories.
If you want to, then sure.
I can take a photo if you would like. Oh, please. Okay. Hiroto-kun, over here.
Yes!
Boyfriend, please get closer to your girlfriend.
Yes. Boyfriend?
Girlfriend. Say cheese. I got some good pictures. Thank you. No, please enjoy. I'll send them to you later.
Okay, thanks. A photo with Haruna-senpai.
A photo with Hiroto-kun? Yes! Then, let's eat.
Okay, I'll plate it.
Thanks. Hiroto-kun, this tiramisu was so good.
I'm glad.
Fondue chocolat is so good too.
Haruna-senpai eating it so deliciously looks so cute.
Hiroto-kun, let's come again together.
What? Sure. If you want to come, let's go anytime.
Really? Yay, it's a promise, okay?
Promise.
Thanks for today, Hiroto.
No, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I'm happy.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. That girl is definitely the one that was with Hiroto-kun yesterday. What if Hiroto-kun was dating her in secret? Drama? Is that Hiroto? That girl next to him. Is that Haruna-san? She's really pretty. It has to be, right? Oh, Hiroto!
Kokona, what are you doing here?
Cause I was gonna ask you for some shopping, but you weren't home.
Wait a second. You just said use, didn't you?
Nope.
No, you definitely did.
I almost did.
True?
See? Hiroto-kun, this girl.
Oh, sorry, I'll introduce her.
Introduce means... Nice to meet you, Haruna-san. I'm Hiroto's sister, Kokona. What? Sister? Yes, Hiroto's sister. But Hiroto said you went out with a friend yesterday.
Did you happen to see us by any chance?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, she gets upset when I call her my sister for some reason.
What? How come? Cause But I didn't want people at school to know I was Hiroto's sister.
Oh, come on!
Oh. I completely thought she was your girlfriend.
No way!
Do you like Hiroto by any chance, Haruna-san? What? No? I can tell from your expressions. You do, right? But I'm sorry, I can't give Hiroto to you, Haruna-san.
Hey!
Hiroto, you stay out of this. What? No! Huh? Haruna-senpai, what's wrong? Hiroto-kun is mine! I'm sorry, I was just teasing Haruna-san a little bit. What? Sorry about that, Hiroto. You two have a good one.
Hey! Haruna-senpai. What you said earlier.
Well...
Oh, it was just a joke, wasn't it?
It's not a joke.
Huh?
It wasn't a joke. I like you, Hiroto-kun. It's not a joke.
What?
When I saw you with Kokoda-chan yesterday, I got really desperate because I thought you had a girlfriend. And my heart was hurting. That's how much I like you. So, you know, if you're okay with it, will you go out with me?
If you're really okay with me, please go out with me, senpai.
Really? Are you sure?
Yes, of course. I like you too, Haruna-senpai. And so, the two of us, welcome. Your total will be 720 yen. Thank you.
Hiroto, help me over here.
Yeah, okay. Just a second, Haruna.
Hurry!
Okay. Ever since dating Haruna, my days working part-time became a lot more fun. I better thank Kokona.
Hey, Hiroto. Want to go to the cafe after work?
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
Kazuma, let me introduce the new members of our family! One day, my father brought home a nice-looking pretty lady as his wife. He also introduced my little sister, who was petite but unafraid to express her detestation for having connections with people. I, Kazuma Fudo, couldn't understand the sudden turn of events. The one thing I understood was that I had to introduce myself. It's nice to meet you, I'm Kazuma. I hope my father isn't causing any trouble for you.
He's so charming, just like you, Nariyuki. I'm Sumier, and this is... Yuri.
Just when Sumire tried to introduce her daughter, Yuri butted in. She bluntly stated her name and looked away immediately. I could tell she wasn't the most friendly type of girl.
Sweetie, you can at least try to get along, right? I don't care. Gosh, I'm so sorry, Kazuma. She's not usually this unpleasant. I think she's just nervous about meeting you.
It's okay, she's just a kid. Let's not pressure her into anything. It was our first time meeting each other. I bet everybody in that room was somewhat nervous. She's just a child, it's nothing to get bothered about. I was gonna move on when…
A kid?
Yuri suddenly zoomed up on me. She glared at me with an agitated expression.
Did you just call me a kid?
Huh? Yeah.
Senpai, how old do you think I am?
Huh? Senpai?
Please answer me.
Oh, 5th, 6th grade? To be honest, I thought she was younger than that. But seeing how she reacted to my words, I realized she was older than she looked. However, my answer seemed to make her more frustrated. Kazuma, you… Huh?
Yuri, you need to calm down. Kazuma doesn't mean any harm to you.
I was clueless why my father and Sumire suddenly looked so uneasy. Yuri was giving off menacing vibes, and I realized I must have said something offensive to her.
Mom, I know he doesn't mean to hurt me. That's why it hurts so much. Honey, I understand how you're feeling. Let's all take a breath. Senpai, let me ask one more question. Do you remember meeting me before yesterday?
Huh? I didn't realize we'd met before.
Yuri, wait! Senpai, you jerk! I hate you!
Oh.
Yuri, I can't believe you did that! Huh, it's all his fault. Stop, I'm not done.
Yuri was fuming. She turned away from me and left the room, shaking from fury.
I'm sorry, Kazuma.
Oh, can I ask you why she is so angry with me? I asked Sumire for her opinion because I couldn't figure out what made Yuri so angry. My father. That was all on you. looked at me and shook his head for some reason. What? What did I do? Listen, Kazuma, you can't judge a girl's age just by how she looks. Yuri is only a year younger than you. She's a freshman in high school right now. What? There is no way that tiny little girl is a freshman in high school. That's just impossible. However, if what my father said was true, I would understand why Yuri lost it with me. But I don't think the age thing is the reason for her slapping my face. I have a feeling she got angry because I didn't remember meeting her before. So that means I've met her before. Maybe at school? But then it would have had to have been during this year. There's no way I would forget somebody like her in such a short period. I need to figure this out so I can fix the situation. I wanted to talk to Yuri to ask her more, but she avoided me the rest of the day. I never got the chance. The next morning, I ran into Yuri in the hallway. She looked sleepy in her PJs. Oh, morning, Yuri.
Huh? Good morning.
I think she was half sleeping. Her eyes were half closed as she bowed to me. She then tottered past me down the hallway. She's walking towards the stairs. Is she gonna be okay? I worried she might trip since her eyes weren't fully open. I watched her as she continued to wobble away. Suddenly, Yuri lost her balance at the top of the stairs and she began to fall. Oh no!
Huh?
Are you okay?
Senpai?
I somehow managed to catch her before she fell. Yuri slowly looked up at my face. Almost falling down the stairs had woken her up. You shouldn't walk around when you're half sleeping. Watch out for those stairs, huh? You could have gotten hurt badly. I wasn't trying to scold her. That's why I smiled at her gently when I talked to her. However,
Let go of me!
she pushed me away and jumped out of my arms.
Thank you for saving me from falling down the stairs, but it's imprudent to hold onto a girl like you just did.
My bad. She's right. I should have pulled her arm or something. She's angry that I invaded her private space. I understand that. Ugh, I keep upsetting her. She hates me more now.
I can't believe that happened. My heart is about to explode.
She continued to avoid me, and it was hard to deal with the tension between us. She would ignore me whenever I tried to talk to her at home. It was the same at school, too. There was no doubt about it. She hated my guts. One day… What? You guys won't be back for a whole month? We were both shocked to hear my father and Samaya will be away for a month. It has something to do with my father's work. Yeah, I know. I feel awful for leaving you guys behind, but try to get along.
I can't. Please, take me with you guys. Sweetie, you can't skip a month of school. You know we can't take you with us. But…
There was no way Yuri could take a month off school. Yuri knew she would never be allowed to, and she quietly looked down at her hands. In the end, it was decided that Yuri and I would stay back and live alone for a month. Oh well, there's nothing we can do about it. Let's work together to get through it.
Yes, it can't be helped. However, just because we will be alone in the house together, I hope you don't get any silly ideas about anything. Even though we are siblings now, I will not hesitate to call the police if you tried to attack me.
After Yuri snapped at me, she turned towards the door and walked out. Just like she did the first day she got here. She is so pretty on the outside, but an ogre lives on the inside. I have a feeling this month isn't going to be as fun as I hoped it would be. I'm so hungry. It's already 7. I completely forgot about dinner. Samaya always has something ready for us, but she's not here right now. Huh? Something smells really good. I was pulled towards the living room by the delicious smell. When I opened the door, I saw Yuri busily moving around in an apron. Yuri, are you making dinner for us?
Why are you asking the obvious?
Oh, my bad. Ugh, throw me a bone for once.
I didn't know what you liked. Is there anything you can't eat, Kazuma?
No, I can eat anything. But you should have told me if you were going grocery shopping. That would have helped you.
Stop treating me like a child. I can go grocery shopping on my own.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Hey, I didn't know you cooked.
Well, I'm not a baby. I've been practicing since I graduated from middle school.
But I've never seen you cook anything, is what I wanted to say. But I kept my mouth shut because I didn't want to give her a reason to snap at me again.
Jeez, who do you think I practiced so hard for?
Huh? What did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
She mumbled something, so I asked her what she said. She yelled at me, and I can't help but feel like she hates me more with every passing second. However… Hey, look at that!
What is it? Are you going to complain?
No, I just realized these are all my favorite dishes.
Shut up! You're so conceited. Why would I go out of my way to make your favorite dishes just to make you happy?
Yeah, I know. I nodded in hopes of calming Yuri's anger. I don't get why she was so angry with me. But maybe she wanted to make sure I wouldn't get the wrong idea. Yuri was breathing so hard her shoulders were heaving. She kind of looked like an angry kitten, and I couldn't help but think she was adorable. As it turns out, Yuri wasn't lying about her cooking. Everything she made was delicious. It was nice to imagine her making meals for me every day. I should be thankful for her. To tell you the truth, Samaya wasn't bad at cooking, but Yuri was on another level. My thankfulness faded as the days went by. Yuri kept complaining about everything I did. Since there was nobody to stop her, things kept escalating. To be honest, my heart was heavy every time I had to see her at each meal. I couldn't enjoy the good food anymore. However, something happened that changed everything. 38.5 degrees Celsius. Wish your fever would go down.
Senpai, you'll catch my cold. You need to get out of my room.
I'm not gonna leave you here alone. I'll be in the corner. Just let me know if you need anything, okay?
Senpai.
Well, I'll be. Yuri?
I don't want you to go.
Huh?
Please, stay by my side.
I expected her to push me away. Maybe she's feeling insecure and lonely because she's so sick. You want me to stay?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll be here.
Thank you.
Is she asleep? I heard Yuri breathing lightly as she slept. I was glad since she needed her rest. I didn't have anything to do, but I didn't want to leave her side. I was scared she would wake up while I was gone and it would make her feel abandoned. My gosh, I can't get over how cute she looks when she's sleeping. It's a shame she has such a tough personality, but I bet she has boys lined up to talk to her. I remember some of the guys in my class talking about a pretty little freshman girl. I have a feeling they were talking about Yuri.
Senpai.
Oh, are you up?
Senpai.
Is she talking in her sleep? I wonder what she's dreaming about right now. Yuki kept calling my name in her sleep. It made me curious about what was happening in her dream. Obviously, there was no way to find out. I decided to focus on watching her pretty face as she slept. Hey, are you okay?
Huh? It's you.
Wow, I've never heard her voice so sweet like that. Her fever must still be high.
Senpai.
Are you feeling sick?
Huh? I'm feeling fine.
Yeah, you're not fine at all. You're acting like a drunk person.
I'm okay. I'm okay?
What's wrong now?
Why are you in my room, Senpai? Wait, is this a dream? It must be a dream.
Yuki suddenly seemed aware of how she was talking. It was like she finally woke up for real. I realized she must have been half sleeping until a few moments ago.
Senpai, this is a dream, right? Please tell me this is a dream. I'm begging you.
Hey, I think you already know this is not a dream.
No way! This is not happening!
Hey, calm down! Your fever will go up.
But... I can't believe you just saw how I was acting! I can't continue knowing that you saw that!
You're overreacting.
No, I'm not. I mean...
You mean...
It's nothing.
Hey, come on. There's no way it's nothing. I could tell how emotional she was a few moments ago. It got me worried her fever would go up again. That's how intense she was acting. I'm not mature enough to let it go just because she told me to. Hey, Yuri, I've been wanting to talk to you ever since you came to this house.
Oh.
But for now, you need to rest and sleep so your body can recover. So I would appreciate it if you could give me a few seconds to talk to you after you get better. Is that okay?
Yes, I guess it is.
Thank you. Okay, how about you get back in bed? At that moment, Yuri looked like a little child to me. I was petting her head before I knew it. To my surprise, Yuri didn't push me away. She smiled a little as she looked up at me. After seeing her smile like that, I realized she wasn't a bad person at all. We just had a misunderstanding. So that means I should put in a little more effort to get to know her better. After that, I stood up to go grocery shopping. However, Yuri looked at me longingly, and I realized I should wait until she fell asleep before leaving the room. The next day, Yuri's fever had gone down completely. So, well, first off, I'd like to apologize to you.
are you apologizing for?
For not being able to remember you. I can't remember where I met you before, and I'm sorry for that. So I would appreciate it if you could tell me about when we met. I know it's not ideal, but I want to take a step forward so we can be nicer to each other. I just want to get along with you.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry for being so blunt and harsh towards you. To be honest, I don't blame you for not remembering me.
What do you mean?
Well, I looked nothing like I do now back then, so it's not your fault for not recognizing me. But I was so ecstatic about the idea of living with you. I guess I was so shocked that our reunion didn't turn out the way I hoped it would.
Oh, so can you tell me about when we met before?
It was last year, during the high school entrance exams. Do you remember a small girl with braids and glasses on?
Oh yeah, I do. She was waiting for a sick friend outside the bathroom alone. She said she missed the teacher's exam explanation because of that. Wait, no way, are you?
Yeah,
The one who was sick in the bathroom that day? That was you? Oh no, are you okay?
Are you doing this on purpose? Is this funny to you?
What?
I am the girl with braids and glasses. I'm the one who was waiting outside the bathroom.
What? No way!
You don't have to be so shocked.
No, I mean, huh? Are you sure you're her? You look nothing like her. The girl I held that day looked completely the opposite of what Yuri looked like now. I remember she was just an ordinary girl, not a pretty Gaiora like Yuri. To be honest, I couldn't believe it, at all.
I'm happy you remember, but this is so sad.
I'm so sorry, but how did you become such a different person?
I wanted you to like me the next time we met.
Huh?
I was about to cry because I thought I would be late for my exams, but you cheered me up. You even asked the teacher to tell me the exam rules again, so I could take the exam. Even when I ended up being late for the exams, you explained the whole situation to the supervisor and convinced her to go easy on me. I've had feelings for you since that day.
What? Wow, so, Yuri, you liked me?
Not liked. I still like you. I still have feelings for you.
Oh, I see. I felt awful for not being capable of saying anything else. Everything was so sudden. My mind couldn't digest the words coming out of her mouth. I stood there, open-mouthed, and Yuri took another step closer to me.
That's why. I did everything I could to become prettier. I knew I didn't stand a chance if I stayed the way I was when I first met you. I've been watching you ever since I started my freshman year. I even asked the teacher for your name, because I wanted to get to know you.
Oh, you did?
When my mother first told me she was getting married, she told me your name and that you went to the same school. I felt that destiny was bringing us together. But when I met you, you treated me like a child, and you didn't remember me at all. I was shocked because I was looking forward to it so much. I'm sorry. I know none of it is your fault.
Yuri started to get emotional again, but she stopped to apologize for trying to blame me for everything. I could see she was a good person after all. I felt awful for making her so miserable. Hey, I'm sorry for making you feel that way. Hey, how about you let me do you a favor? I want to do something to make up for everything, so we can finally start to get to know each other.
A favor? Can I ask you for something?
Yeah, sure. As long as it's not like something that requires me to die or something.
Well, I want you to kiss me.
What?
I want you to kiss me.
Huh? Why?
I know you see me as your little sister. You consider me a little child. But I want you to see me as a woman. And kissing you is the only way I can show you I'm not a kid.
But I'm not sure that's appropriate.
Is that a no? Senpai, you said I could ask you anything. So, you were lying to me then.
I couldn't say no to her after seeing her pout at me like that. But I knew I couldn't give her everything she wanted from me. That's why I decided to kiss Yuri on the cheek. Our life together as siblings started rough, but this kiss changed everything, including our Sweet Home Alabama relationship. I hope I get a chance to tell you guys about it someday. For now, I need to get back to my little sister. She is pretty upset that I kissed her on the cheek instead of her lips like she had hoped I would. I have a crush on you. Please be my girlfriend. I, Jun Hashiba, confessed my feelings for a girl on the rooftop of my school. As the sun started to fall, noises of students working hard in their after-school sports practices filled the rooftop. It was still July, not long since I started going to this school. Still, I was already used to the scenery on this rooftop.
I'm sorry, Hashiba-kun.
In front of me was a young girl who apologetically gave me an answer to my confession. She gave off a calm aura, and I couldn't help but look at the nice curves on her female body. She was beautiful with elegant features on her face, yet her calm expressions also made her seem very cute. The girl's name is Madoka Amari-san. She was a year older than me. She was known for her beauty throughout the school. I understand. My head hurt from being turned down. Indeed, some guy like me didn't deserve to be with a beautiful person like Amari-senpai. God is probably spitting down at me asking, "Who do you think you are?" But I'm not gonna give up. I swear I'm gonna make you fall in love with me, Amari-senpai. However, Amari-senpai was someone I truly admired and was also my first crush. I was lost during the opening ceremony and my first day of school, but she helped me even when it meant she might be late. I fell in love with her kindness at that moment. I can't just give up on her that easily. One day, I'll be able to be your girlfriend. And I want to do a bunch of things together. That's why I couldn't just give up after she said no to me this one time.
I'm honored to hear you say that. But Hashiba-kun, this is the 100th time you said that to me.
Surprise, surprise, this was the memorable 100th time that I confessed my feelings to her. Well, hats off to me for not giving up after all this time.
Gosh, I've started ticking off lines in my notebooks whenever you call me out to talk to me.
As expected of you, Amari-senpai, you're very consistent.
I'm not asking you to compliment me. Come on, Hashiba-kun. You've done this 100 times already. You're at 3 digits now, you know?
What's wrong with that?
How can you still think of me that way?
Whether it's 100 times or 1,000 times, I don't see that problem.
But you did this 100 times already! My classmates are teasing me and saying things like, "Oh, is that underclassman going to confess his feelings to you again?"
I honestly, truly, seriously like you. It's hard for me to contain these feelings.
I think you're crazy, Hashiba-kun. But I'm starting to think I'm crazy too for following you up here each time you ask me to.
It makes me so happy to hear that. Anyways, thank you for listening to my feelings today. I'll drop you home today as well.
Okay, thank you.
Oh no, it's no problem.
If you think about it, it's also strange that I'm being dropped home by a boy that I just turned down.
Because it's dangerous for you to walk home alone after dark. I'm home. I live with my dad. My mom passed away when I was young, and so I was raised by a single father. It was normal for me to come home to an empty house, and I often did the household chores myself instead of relying on my dad. But I mean, I wasn't too upset about helping out. I appreciate my dad for raising me all these years. Oh, welcome home, June. Huh? That's rare. You were able to come home early today? When I came home, I found my dad in the living room. I mean, it was already late because I dropped Amari-senpai home. My body won't last if I keep working overtime every day. And did you eat already? Oh, come on. I love my son too much to disregard his cooking and eat something before coming home. Yeah, thanks for that. That means he didn't cook anything yet. I guess I'll just make something easy. He'll probably be full from the beer anyways. By the way, Jun. Yeah? I'm not gonna bring you a second beer. Really? Unfortunately for you, yes, really. We have no more beers in the fridge. I'm kidding. It's not about that. The thing is, I'm thinking about getting remarried. Really? Fortunately, yes, really. Oh. My dad, who would always say, "I won't get married to anyone other than your mother," is planning on getting married again. I think it's a good idea. I'm sure Mom will be happier that way. I was nervous that you would be against it. Why would I? I'm glad you said that, but the lady actually has a child. Alright then, let me act like their big brother. You have nothing to worry about. We'll have a wholesome family. I wonder who my step-sibling is gonna be. An elementary schooler? A middle schooler? Or perhaps an adult who is much older than me. It's okay, as long as they're not the same age as me. I won't think anything weird about them, even if it's a girl. The kid is a girl who is 1 year older than you. Oh, the naughty things are coming in. I can't do this! I have someone I already have feelings for! I don't think that matters. Speaking of, the person you have feelings for is the girl that helped you when you were completely lost, wasn't she? She's my Aphrodite! Well, yeah, maybe this situation might cause problems if you end up dating that girl. You think so too? If somehow, I mean I don't want to say if, but let's say I end up in a relationship with Amari-senpai, she probably won't feel too happy about me living with a girl who isn't biologically related to me. Even while knowing I won't put my hands on that girl. Amari-senpai might still feel uncomfortable. I don't want her to feel that way ever. Don't worry too much. If anything happens, I'll do something. After all, this is something I want to selfishly do. But maybe this is a sign that I need to give up. I confessed my feelings so many times because I couldn't give up. But still, I was turned down every single time. While it is ironic of me to say this after doing it 100 times, I'm worried she's gonna start hating me for being annoying. I want her to fall for me. But things would be even worse if she ended up hating me. Yeah, okay, I'll ask you when the time comes around then. I knew in my head that it was about time I gave up on her. Still, I smiled and gave my dad a thumbs up. A few weeks passed after that night. After I realized it was about time I gave up, I stopped confessing my feelings to Amari-senpai. Hey dude, you don't need to go to that girl today? I mean, like, go confess your feelings, dude!
What happened to you? No way! You were so in love with her! Did you just give up? You're joking? You're not a real man!
Why am I getting in trouble? Because of that, my friends were worried about me.
I'm sorry for making you walk home with me today, too.
And Amari-senpai started asking me to hang out with her more. I was a little excited in the beginning, thinking that she finally started to notice me, but seeing her impatient like this, I understood that it wasn't the case. Oh no, it makes me happy to be able to walk home with you.
You're supposed to be happy, but…
When Amari-senpai muttered those words, I felt like it was connected to a confession.
By the way, I'm going to have a little brother soon.
Congratulations on the baby?
I was raised by a single mother, so if that were the case, I'd be so surprised. That would have been nice too.
Speaking of, I'm supposed to have an older sister soon.
Congratulations on the baby?
That wouldn't just be surprising, it would be crazy. I'm sure I would faint if my dad gave birth to an older sister, if that's even possible.
Does you not confessing your feelings to me recently have something to do with the fact that you're getting an older sister?
Her brain was very sharp on the strangest of details. Are you relieved now? It was annoying, wasn't it?
I wonder. It was annoying in the beginning, but…
In that case, will you be my girlfriend?
Nope.
Oh, I'm sad. I knew the answer from the beginning, but I had a sliver of hope that I could get a yes this time. Reality is very harsh, isn't it?
I won't be your girlfriend, but… It makes me sad that I won't be able to see you anymore. So let's walk home together sometimes, okay?
It was finally time for Dad's new wife to come to our house. I thought he would have to meet us together at a restaurant first or something, but we were all suddenly going to live together under the same roof. My dad really is cruel to his son. Come on, Dad! Did you even think about moving all of us into this tiny house? We can do anything as long as we put our minds to it. Either way, it's too late now. I've been telling you this for a while now, though. At this rate, my stepsister and I were gonna have to share a room. We were gonna have to sleep huddled together. It was at that moment… What?
Oh!
For some reason, Amari-senpai came to our house. These two are going to be your family from today, Jun!
These two are going to be your family from now on, Madoka.
You foolish father! Why is my son grabbing onto my shirt sleeves? Obviously, because I'm expressing my frustration about how I should have asked for names beforehand! How should I know?
Oh? Do you know him, Madoka? Yep. We're so close that he confessed his feelings to me 100 times.
Hold on a minute, Amari-senpai! That introduction is a bit tough for someone I just met, who is also gonna be my stepmother. The statement brought on a fear that I wouldn't be able to help create a wholesome family. My mother wouldn't be too happy with being around family members that have romantic feelings towards her daughter.
Was the boy you were telling me about? The one that always drops you home and things like that. Were you talking about Jun-kun? Yep. He always walks me home each time he confesses his feelings for me. Then, I guess you guys will get along very well.
I want her to understand. It would be that specific reason that would prevent us from getting along.
We're really going to be sharing rooms, huh?
You're not against it, Amori-senpai? You're sharing a room with a boy. You're like a sheep going into a wolf's den.
I guess I might be against going into Mr. Wolf's den, but I know you're not that kind of guy, Hashiba-kun.
I don't know why my heart fluttered when Amori-senpai said that to me. It's very unfair of her to say things like that. I swear on my life that I won't put my hands on you. I'd rather die.
If you're going to go through all that, I'll give you permission to put your hands on me.
What did she say? Does that mean things like this and things like that are all possible if I put my life on the line? No, calm down, dude. There's no way I can put my hands on her and my other family members are in the same house. Yeah, I can't. Definitely no. The Hashiba household will crumble.
I'm not sure what you're muttering to yourself, but either way, I'm happy to be your sister.
I was jealous of the very calm Amori-senpai at this moment. It's nothing, although it does feel a bit impossible. Maybe we should start unpacking you things.
Hey, Hashiba-kun, maybe you should stop calling me Amari-senpai. I want you to call me Madoka.
Is that because we're family now? You're still calling me Hashiba-kun too.
I'll start calling you Jun-kun then.
Jun, just hearing her say that makes my heart do flips. I couldn't help but look away from Amari-senpai. I mean, Madoka. Alright then, Madoka.
It kind of makes me blush.
You're the one that said to call you that, Madoka.
We can't keep calling each other by our last names.
And just like that, the first day came to an end. I had no idea that the girl of my dreams would end up becoming my older sister. I very seriously wanted to punch my dad. Now I actually have to give up on her. It will be bad for me to want to date my sister. Ugh, I must get rid of these feelings immediately. But is this torture? Being under the same roof, in the same room as my crush? Madoka next to me, looking vulnerable in her sleep? I guess it's time to show my mentality made of steel. But in the end, my steel mentality was destroyed by multiple bombs, and they ended up sleeping through the night in their living room. Oh, good morning, Madoka!
Oh, huh? You're early, Jun-kun.
I wasn't early, I just slept in the living room because I was about to give in to my evil mind. Dad isn't a morning person, so I always make breakfast.
The same for me. My mom is always working night shifts, so she's terrible with mornings. This is delicious! You're so good at cooking because you're always doing it.
That's not true. I just started learning how to cook quite recently. Before that, we were always eating microwavable food.
You learned all this recently?
I thought that would be better for our health. Plus, I thought it might make you like me, Madoka.
Oh, really?
Why are you getting shy now? I confessed my feelings for you so many times.
It's embarrassing when you tell me straight up like this.
I thought she would have been used to it because I'd told her so many times. Anyway, let's hurry and eat this so we can head to school. Walking to school together like this almost makes it seem like we spend the night together.
You saying things like that is probably one of the reasons why I turned you down.
Alright. I'll try my best to be a gentleman from now on then.
From now on?
For some reason, Madoka's voice seemed to get sad. I wonder why. I don't think I said anything weird. Anyways, what should we do about dinner? My dad always comes home late. What did you usually do for dinner?
I usually eat alone too.
I'll cook something then.
What? Your big sister wants to cook for you too.
I feel very uncomfortable with the word big sister.
You were confessing your feelings for me until just recently, after all. Things are different now though, so feel free to call me big sis.
It's a little embarrassing, so I'll think about it. I'll try it sometime in the future.
Whoa, what is that going to be?
After school that day, we decided to make dinner together. So we walked home together too. We were currently shopping for food at the grocery store. The vegetables are on sale today. I'm thinking we should have hot pot today.
Hot pot sounds good! But I'm super surprised at how you sound like a stay-at-home wife already. Jun-kun, you're a professional!
I perfected the skill.
For me?
I had other reasons for it, but most of it was for you, yes. A week passed after that. Simon's a scary thing. I was already used to Madoka being in the same room as me, and I think I've gotten pretty close to my stepmother too. It wasn't like I was doing all of this for my dad, but I have high hopes that we'll be able to have a wholesome family.
About the fact that you have high mother-wife skills,
What are you talking about?
you've perfected all the household chores, keep track of the family finances, and wake up early in the morning to cook breakfast. I'm supposed to be your big sister. I'm supposed to be a girl, but it feels like I have no moment to shine.
I don't know what you want me to do about that. Oh, I'm gonna head to the gym now.
You even go to the gym. Why do you work out, Jun-kun?
No specific reason, but I thought it would make me cooler if I worked out. Do you not like muscular men, Madoka?
I mean, I do, but
I see. I'm glad I've been consistent with this then.
I never knew Jun-kun was this kind of boy. The boy who always confessed his feelings for me. I had no intention of being in a relationship, so I always turned Jun-kun down. I felt bad at first, but I feel lonely now. I was well aware that I had feelings for him because I was thinking about things like this. I knew that he was a kind boy too. He was loyal, empathetic, and sometimes said weird things, but was still a gentleman at heart. He's also a family man. Of course I would be happy to hear him say that he was doing all that for me. Ugh. If I was going to feel like this, I should have said yes when he asked me to be his girlfriend. But I only realized this because he stopped confessing his feelings for me. Because he became a part of my family. I don't think I would have said yes to him back then. What if I confessed my feelings for him? Would he say yes? Or did he give up on me already? Would he say no because we're family now?
I realized that things became easier to deal with once you get used to it. You learn how to adapt when you spend enough time in a specific environment. I wasn't completely over my feelings for Madoka-san, but I was able to bottle those feelings up. As evidence of that, I was able to just think, ugh, when mom and dad were being lovey-dovey at home. Father, are you purposely trying to torture me, or are you showing off? I know mom is a beautiful woman, but I was jealous of the fact that they were being lovey-dovey. I'm not gonna give him beer for a week. This small act of revenge should work for my dad, who loved drinking after work. I won't let him dine out either. Anyways, that's another story, but Madoka was acting weird recently. She was normal at first, but there was a sudden change now. What? Is there something you need from me? She's been looking at me a lot recently. She keeps throwing glances at me. But when I look back at her, she looks away, then looks back at me again. I've been sleeping in the living room, but we still share the same room. It was very uncomfortable. If this is a game she wants to play. All right, let me hear it.
It's not fair of you to corner me in my own room.
I wasn't concerned for you. Plus, this is our room. It would mean that I'm always cornering her. So, is there something you want to tell me? We're family now, so I'm sure you have a lot of opinions on that. But we're living under the same roof in the same room. Let's settle problems before they get worse. If there's anything you want me to fix, I'll do my best.
The truth is…
Yes?
I think I've fallen for you, Jun-kun.
Excuse me? Wait, what did Madoka just say? Was it a misunderstanding? But based on her reaction, I don't think that it was. Are you serious?
I wouldn't be joking about something like this.
Wow, shoot! My face is getting super hot! This is the first time anyone has ever said that to me. On top of that, the girl confessing her feelings to me was my first crush on the girl who had been turning me down all this time. I knew that I had to give up on you, but you're gonna tell me this now?
We're family now, so I know I shouldn't feel like this. Plus, I've been turning you down all the time. But ever since you stopped asking me to be your girlfriend, I started to feel sad. You were such a kind person too, and ever since I came here, I got to know you more. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be your big sister. I've been so terrible to you. I'm sorry.
As Madoka-san said that, she didn't cry. Still, her voice was trembling, and I didn't know when her tear ducts would burst. No, I can't let her feel this sad. Why did I decide to learn how to cook, to work out, and become more of a family man? It was all because I wanted Madoka to like me. Because I wanted to make Madoka happy, and wasn't that the reason? Madoka. I slowly got closer to Madoka, who was looking away from me. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. If possible, I would love to be in an Alabama relationship with you.
But we're siblings now.
I don't care about that. I don't care about any of that. If we explain everything to mom and dad, they'll understand. I mean, it might be bad in the public eye, but I don't care about any of that. I want to be with you, Madoka. How do you feel?
I want to be in a relationship with you, Jun-kun. I'm not sure what everyone would say about us, but I like you, Jun-kun.
It's decided then. Oh, I've said it many times already, but I like you, Madoka. Please be in a Sweet Home Alabama relationship with me.
Of course, I'd love to.
After that, Madoka and I told our parents everything once they came home. We told them about our feelings for each other and that we wanted to be in a relationship. I thought that they would be against it, but they both supported us in a heartbeat. I was wondering if it was actually okay, but at the same time, I was so happy that I didn't question it.
We're officially dating now, so being in the same room as you makes me feel kinda nervous.
Don't worry, I'm the type of guy who treasures his girlfriend. This isn't fully appropriate, so I'll continue sleeping in the living room.
But I want to sleep next to you sometimes too.
Oh. We were able to be in a relationship, but we were under the same roof and living in the same room. I'm sure we might run into many problems from now on.
Here are the results of the basketball team tryouts. I, Ikuto Miyagoshi, have decided to challenge myself to something new. Many students start basketball during middle school. Although I had no experience whatsoever, I was at tryouts for the high school basketball team. Everyone else here has experience with basketball. I'm not sure how I did it all. 10th place, Ikuto Miyagoshi. Yes. Last place, just as I thought. I guess it can't be helped. The others have been practicing for many years. After reading the rest of the tryouts, the coach called me over to talk to me about something. Ikuto, I know this sounds harsh, but are you sure this is what you want to do? Oh, are you saying I should leave because I'm inexperienced? No, that's not what I'm trying to say. It's just, your skills aren't caught up with the other tryout members. We decide who we put out on the court depending on how well you do. If you keep playing like this, you might not get a chance to play any games. I would never kick you out of the team, but I need you to remember that you will have to practice hard and get better fast if you want to get a chance out on the court. Okay, I understand. Although the coach made it clear that the chances of me playing at a game were slim, I decided to join the team anyways. 3 months have passed since I first came here. Incompetent boy! You forgot the floor over here! Okay, I'll be right there. My teammates all called me incompetent boy. I wasn't allowed to join them for practice. All I did was mop the floor and other miscellaneous matters. I wish they'd let me practice. Stop! You have to stay positive. Just wait until you get the chance. I think I spent more time holding the mop than I held a basketball. Okay, I should start practicing now. I always stopped by a nearby park to practice alone, since none of my teammates would let me join them during our team practices. Wait, there's somebody there. I've never seen anybody sitting on that bench. I wonder what she's doing there alone. Hey, that's Kusanagi-san from the girls' basketball team. Is she crying? We've never talked before. Maybe I should leave her alone. I'll practice over there so I won't bother her. Uh-oh. She's looking at me.
Oh, Miyagoshi-senpai. Are you here to practice?
Yep. They won't let me hold the ball during team practices. What about you?
I just stopped by because I had some thoughts I wanted to sort out.
I see. I shouldn't butt into her private matters. I'll leave her be. But it's getting late. She shouldn't be out here crying alone. Hey, why were you crying earlier? Damn it! There must have been a better way to ask that! I'm so awkward when it comes to girls. I never usually talk to any of them.
Oh, so you saw that, huh?
I'm sorry. I know it's none of my business.
It's okay. I shouldn't have been out here to cry like a baby.
Kusanagi-san explained why she was tearing up on the bench, all alone.
I started playing basketball in middle school, but I'm not good at it. Practice always reminds me of that, and it's tough.
Oh, I see. Our school's girls' basketball team is pretty good. I'm sure they go hard on you at practices.
Yeah, one of the older teammates told me to quit the team today. She said I'm pulling everyone down.
That's a pretty harsh thing to say.
Uh-huh. But I don't want to quit because I love basketball.
I know how she feels. My teammates have told me to quit the team at least 100 times in the past 3 months. But she's been playing for a lot longer than I have. She must be feeling a lot more pressure than I do. If you don't want to quit the team, there's only one thing you can do.
Huh? Like trying to convince my teammates to let me stay?
I don't think they will listen even if you try that.
Then what should I do?
You gotta practice. And get better to make them see you're worthy of being on the team.
I wouldn't be sitting here crying if I could do that. Plus, it's not convincing coming from you. They call you incompetent boy and you suck at basketball. Gosh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gotten so emotional. I didn't mean to lash out at you.
Hey, it's okay, really. Here, let me show you. Then you can decide if I'm convincing or not. I dribbled the ball in front of Kusanagi-san to show her how my basketball skills had improved.
Wow, I didn't think you would be this good. I saw you struggling to dribble the ball at the boys' basketball team tryouts.
Well, I practice at this park every day after team practices. I'm not as good as my teammates yet, but I believe hard work pays off.
Gosh, I'm sorry.
Hey, why are you crying again? Just take a deep breath. Here, blow your nose with this.
Thank you. Sorry, I just realized how much of an idiot I am. You don't let anything get in your way. You're doing your best, and I'm just sitting here crying over a few comments thrown at me. It's embarrassing.
Hey, I'm doing this because I'm inexperienced. I need the practice. Plus, I still can't make any goals. Kusanagi-san, if it's okay with you, do you want to practice together?
Are you sure?
Of course. Let's prove that we deserve to be on our teams.
Okay.
Kusanagi-san and I got together after team practices every day. We should take a little break. I don't want you to get hurt.
Sure. I had no idea you practiced this hard every day.
Well, I mop the floors during practice. It's not too energy consuming. You, on the other hand, work hard during team practices. Don't overwork yourself.
Okay, thank you. Hey, I've been wondering, how did you get so much better in such a short amount of time?
I was at the bottom. The only way I can go is up.
Yeah. I understand that's how you feel. But I was asking more like practicing methods and stuff.
Oh, well, the thing is, I started basketball in high school. I'm not experienced enough to know any practicing methods. I watch my teammates dribble and shoot during practice. After that, I try to copy them while I'm here.
Yeah, I guess that's the best way to go about it.
Yep. Oh, it's Saturday tomorrow. Do you want to practice? I'm planning to go to an outdoor basketball court to practice shooting.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I think I've been there before, back when I was in middle school.
Great! How about we meet up at this park at 10, and we'll head there together?
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Huh? We're just practicing. Why is she looking forward to it? The next day... Whoa! It's so much bigger than the park we usually practice in.
Yeah, it has all the necessary equipment, unlike the park we go to.
That's true. This is great. We've got the whole place to ourselves. Kusanagi-san and I practiced for the next 2 hours.
I'm so glad there weren't too many people. We got to practice so much.
Yeah, it's good that we got here before it got crowded.
Hey, how about we eat some lunch?
Okay, where's the convenience store?
Well,
Huh? Is something wrong?
actually, I made some food today. You could have some if that's okay with you.
Wow, thank you.
No problem. The bench looks like a good place to sit down and eat.
Okay, sounds good. Kusanagi-san and I left the court to eat the lunch she had made for us. Whoa, it looks so good! Kusanagi-san, I didn't know you were good at cooking.
Do I not seem like the type to cook?
That's not what I meant. I'm amazed because you seem to be able to do anything. You got some pretty high scores on the test from last week.
Oh, I didn't think you knew.
Well, they put the scores up in the hallway.
That's true. The top scores are in bolded letters. I didn't have much trouble improving at studying or cooking. But basketball is just the high wall I can't seem to overcome. it sucks because I love it.
Yeah, I guess everybody has their pros and cons.
I know.
There's no need to give up. There's always a way to get better, as long as we work hard for it.
Yeah, I believe you. You said something similar to me when we first met at the park.
I tend to speak my mind, without thinking about it first. I like you better when you're enjoying playing basketball. I want you to keep having fun while you play.
Huh?
It doesn't mean anything, okay? I just meant that it's rewarding to see you smile now, since you were crying the first time we talked.
Don't worry. I know what you mean. I was just a little surprised at the word like.
Okay. I guess it's settled then. Thank God I stopped myself from confessing my feelings for her. I'd hate to ask her out here. I want to do it in a more romantic setting. But wait, this is kind of romantic, too. She made me an obento. It's like we're on a date.
What's wrong? You should eat the obento if you're hungry.
Oh, okay. Thanks. No, I can't do it right now. I gotta wait for the right moment to come. Thanks. Let's eat then. Hey, this is delicious.
Really? Yay! I was a little nervous. I've never cooked for anybody before.
What a waste. You could open a restaurant if you can cook like this.
Okay, well, how about I make your lunch every time we practice together on Saturdays?
Wouldn't it be too much work for you?
Not at all.
Kusanagi-san and I practiced at the outdoor basketball court every weekend for the next 2 months. She never forgot to bring lunch for me, and it felt great. This is great. Thanks for an amazing lunch.
Really? I'm glad.
I know she doesn't consider this a date, but I have a feeling we look like a couple right now.
Did you know there's a rumor at school that we have been going on dates?
What? No way!
Yes, Wei. Apparently somebody else saw us eating lunch together on the bench.
Oh, I see.
You know, I guess it does look like we're on a date.
I guess. So, you want to start practicing?
Yeah, we should.
I could tell we were both blushing, but we both tried to hide it by practicing harder than ever. Hey, it's Incompetent Boy and a girl.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know you practiced here, Kusanagi-chan. Senpai!
We're gonna practice here. You guys should find somewhere else. That's not fair! We reserved this court. You can't make us leave. We still have some time left. You can wait until we're done. What? How dare you talk back to me? What is it? You acting all tough because you're with a girl? The court will be put to better use if we practice. You won't get any better anyways.
That's true. Kusanagi-chan, we don't need useless players like you. Get out of here. But...
So this is the senpai that told Kusanagi-san to quit the team. Excuse me, senpai. How about we decide with a game of basketball? Whoa, you've got guts. How will we play? 2-on-2, if that's okay with you. We'll leave the court immediately if you guys win. But if we win, you owe us an apology. Okay, fine by me. You're gonna lose anyways.
Hey, Miyagoshi-kun, are you sure you want to do this? I'm not confident at all right now.
Don't worry. Just trust me.
Okay.
It's a 2-on-2 game. Positions don't really matter. You go ahead and take the lead of moving the ball around. I'll do my best to make as many shots as I can.
Huh? But we usually practice the other way around.
Let's just try it. I have a feeling you'll do better controlling the ball.
Okay, I believe in you.
Are you finished babbling? Yes. Thanks for waiting. Let's get the game started. Although, I don't understand why you would want to go up against us. And so, the game started.
Oh, I see you've gotten a little better. Well, I practiced out of school with Miyagoshi-kun's help, but you won't be getting past me. Maybe there's no need for that anyways.
Nice pass! It all goes to waste if you can't make a good shot. Senpai, I have a feeling you'll regret playing this game. Huh? What? No way! You couldn't even dribble with your left hand when you first tried out for our team. That's true, but hard work pays off. Kusanagi-san and I demonstrated excellent teamwork. We ended up winning the game. Senpai, I think you owe Kusanagi-san an apology.
I'm sorry. Gosh, I guess we misplaced your position. You should be a shooting guard.
I guess so. I only realized playing today's game.
So, I apologize to Kusanagi-chan. You should apologize to the boy too.
Jeez. I guess I have to accept defeat. Miyagoshi, you are no longer incompetent boy. I'll make sure the team lets you practice with the other players. What? Really? Yeah. You proved your worth, man. Thank you so much! Yeah, well, we'll get going then.
Miyagoshi-kun, this is all you're doing. Thank you.
Hey, it wasn't just me. We won because you and I both worked hard for it.
Thank you. I never thought I would be able to pass the ball around like that.
Well, I noticed you had mad passing skills while we were practicing together. I'm glad we tried it out today.
Didn't you think it was risky to try it out during an important game?
Well, I knew we wouldn't regret it. I wanted to get that senpai to apologize to you no matter what. I couldn't stand to know she insulted the person that was the cause of my starting basketball.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's nothing.
Hey, I deserve to know.
Fine. But don't laugh at me, okay? I had such a lackadaisical outlook on life while I was in middle school.
Huh? Middle school? We didn't go to the same middle school.
Yeah. But there was this one time when I saw you playing basketball. Here.
Wow, seriously?
Yep. I saw you playing with some of your friends here. You were having so much fun.
Oh, I think it was when we first gathered all the team members to celebrate our graduation.
Yeah, I think so. You seemed to be so happy playing back then. I realized I wanted to feel the way you felt. That's why I decided to start playing basketball in high school. You don't know how shocked I was to find out you were at the same school.
I had no idea. So that's why you saved me when I was crying my heart out.
Yep. I wanted you to smile again. I couldn't stand seeing you cry.
Wow, I've always felt thankful for everything you did for me. It's nice to know I have a positive effect on your life too.
Yep. I'm so glad I started playing basketball. I owe you everything for it. And I've always wanted to thank you. Thank you, Kusanagi-san.
Likewise, we've still got a lot of work to do.
That's true. We should keep practicing. Oh, I was thinking, we don't want weird rumors spreading about us. Maybe we should invite the other members of the team to practice with us.
Do you not want people to think we're dating?
I don't mind. But wouldn't you want to avoid it?
So you don't mind? The rumors have already spread. I don't see the harm in making them facts.
What? We'll continue practicing to be better players together. And I have a feeling we'll be spending a lot more time together. The Kitty Senpai. I don't know who came up with the name, but that's what people call one of the employees at my office. Her name is Akina Hiragi. She's known for her petite figure and charming smile. She's one of the most popular employees. Everyone considers her the mascot character of our department. But I, Toya Kitamura, am a year younger than Kitty Senpai. I turned 25 this year. She's no doubt a senpai by a year.
Toya, is there anything you need help with? If there is, I will teach you everything you need to know, because I'm your senpai.
She uses her position to the maximum and tries to act superior. I find it cute most of the time. However, sometimes, I have trouble handling her. Hiragi-san, this is my 3rd year working here. I don't think there's anything I need help with.
But there must be some things you don't fully know about.
I can look up and find answers if there's ever something I don't know. I'll come to you if I ever do need the help.
You are so unappreciative.
I appreciate you, but you're the only senpai in the office that wants to teach me so much.
My ears are not made to hear mean comments from unappreciative kohais.
Oh, stop sulking! I love watching her get upset over the littlest things. She was my trainer when I started working for this company. I've grown to like her through the time we spent together. That's why my dream is to have her acknowledge my growth. I need to become more competent for her to consider me a man worth her time. Why don't you teach the new employees if you want to teach someone so badly?
The section chief told me I'm not allowed to teach any of them.
You're not allowed to? Why?
He said I shouldn't be in charge of teaching because I literally teach them anything. I ruined their chance of growing.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, do you have to agree with him right in my face?
Oh no, it's not that I'm making fun of you, okay? It's just, she gives out answers to everything, even when we aren't asking for them. She even starts doing all the work for us. It's like she lays out all the answers.
So he told me I was only allowed to teach you, Toya.
Why did he put me up as the sacrificial lamb?
You think that makes you a sacrificial lamb?
Oh,
I guess you deserve a long lecture from me today.
No, I'm sorry. Please, don't get angry with me.
I'm not letting you off the hook that easily. You think I'm just a small person you can walk all over.
No, I'm serious. Believe it or not, I actually look up to you.
You look up to me?
Of course I do. You're the one who taught me everything I know.
Oh, yes, I am.
She's so cute and so easy to handle. As you can see, Kitty-senpai has an adorable character.
You are a good boy, Toya.
Hey, please stop petting my head when you're happy. Hiragi-san always pets my head whenever I say something she likes hearing. I think she wants to look like an adult by treating me like a child. I'm not complaining, I like it, but it's so embarrassing when she does it in front of all the other employees. You guys always get along so well. Section Chief!
You're here. What a nuisance.
Hey, Hiragi-san! Hiragi, why do you always treat me like that? I'm your boss, you know?
You took away my human rights. I don't consider you my boss anymore. I've never forgiven you for treating me like a little child ever since I started working here. And I will never forget how you disrespected me by coming up with the name Kitty-senpai and making everyone call me that.
Oh, so that's where that name came from. Wow, you still hold a grudge against me? Kitamura, listen up. Yes? Take Hiragi out for a few drinks tonight after work. What? Why do I have to do that? Aw, come on, stop complaining. I need you to entertain Hiragi tonight. Wait, that's not my job! Why are you asking me to do that? It's a give and take situation. No, it's just a giving situation for me. Hey, does Hiragi-san even drink alcohol?
Hey, you just treated me like a child. I can drink alcohol if I want to, you know.
I'm a year older than you. I'm more of an adult than you. Uh-oh, there's no stopping her now. Why are you acting like you have nothing to do with this? You started this. This is all your fault. Kitamura, you need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. You think this is funny, don't you?
Hey, Toya.
Yes?
We have a day off tomorrow. We should go out for drinks tonight. I will prove to you that I am not a child.
Why is she up for this? How about we invite the chief? Wait, he's already gone?
Nobody beats him at running away from awkward situations.
Yeah, but that was at the speed of light. I take my eyes off him for 1 second and he's already gone. I can imagine him hiding somewhere and watching us with a smirk on his face.
I don't care about him. Toya, promise me you'll hang out with me after work.
Fine. Nobody can stop Hiragi-san when she becomes like this. Actually, I think everybody's avoiding us just so they don't have to deal with any of it. She's 26 this year. She's probably had plenty of experience with alcohol. After work.
Toya, are you ready? Let's head out.
Okay, I'm all set to go.
Great, come on then.
Where are we going?
It's up to you. Where do you want to go?
To be honest, I don't go to many izakayas. I'm clueless. It might be better to go somewhere you know is good, if that's okay with you.
I'll just look it up online and we can pick from there.
Oh, do you not have any places that come to mind?
Of course. I know good izakayas around here. I do, so don't think I don't.
I bet she's as clueless as me. Why don't we stop walking and look up some izakayas first? She was obviously lying, but I didn't say anything. I knew it would only get her upset, and I didn't want that. After that, we found an izakaya with good online reviews and headed inside. We were enjoying our drinks, but...
And Chief always treats me like a little child all the time.
Senpai was already heavily intoxicated. She was still on her third glass at the moment. She started talking strangely after her first. I couldn't believe how low her tolerance was. She was a sloppy drunk and would yell at me when I tried to take away her drink. That's why she was so wasted. Hiragi-san, it seems like you're too drunk. Let's go home.
I'm not drunk. I'm an adult. Adults don't get drunk. Don't treat me like a little child.
She's becoming harder to handle.
I can drink so much more.
Seriously, what should I do with her? I scratched my head as I thought about what to do next. I noticed that nobody handed her any alcohol at previous company parties. Now I know why. I have a feeling she did something crazy at her first company nomikai. That's why Chief ran away before I could invite him. Wait a second. Why would he make me do this knowing how it would turn out? It was frustrating. Who does he think I am? Look at Hiragi-san just chugging down her drink. In the end... Hiragi-san fell asleep at the table. Okay. What am I supposed to do now? Hiragi-san? Hiragi-san? Please, wake up! This isn't your home! She won't budge! My gosh, what the heck am I doing? I waited until the izakaya's closing time to see if she would wake up. As you can see, she didn't. I have no idea where she lives. I'm in such a pickle. Thankfully, I live alone in an apartment near the office. It wouldn't be too difficult to take her back to my place. Well, I'll just explain to her when she wakes up. I did feel a bit uneasy about bringing a drunk, sleeping woman back to my place. But I couldn't leave her outside. I had no choice. Hiragi-san is a kind-hearted person. I'm sure she'll understand how I had to do what I had to do. There we go. Once we arrived at my apartment, I laid Hiragi-san on my bed. I guess I'll have to sleep on the couch tonight. I hope she doesn't think I had ulterior motives when she sobers up. Oh, Hiragi-san, are you awake? She didn't wake up when I was shaking her, but she woke up once she was in bed? How strange. Hiragi-san?
It's you, Toya.
Hey! You can't do that to me!
Toya, I respect how much you work and the effort you're putting into everything. I am proud to be your senpai.
Oh no, you're asleep! You're sleep-talking, aren't you?
I'm not sleep-talking. I am so awake.
She's so sleep-talking. Or wait, is she still drunk?
Toya, you always try to treat me like a little child. That's a no-no, okay?
I haven't treated you like a child. Even once.
You're saying that I'm sleep-talking. That's like saying I'm a child.
I don't know how she mistook that for treating her like a child, but it's safe to say that drunk Hiragi-san is a hot potato. What is it? Hiragi-san was staring into my eyes, and I didn't know what to do about it. I wonder what's going through her brain.
I love how you feel.
What are you doing?
I've always wanted to try this on you. It's so nice.
This is not what I was expecting. What the heck is going on right now? Why is Hiragi-san rubbing her head against my chest? I had nowhere to put my hands, so I tried stroking her hair just for the sake of it.
Oh, that feels ticklish.
Hiragi-san looked like a cat for a second. She narrowed her eyes and smiled at me. She's too cute to be true. My gosh, I don't want to let her go. The temptation was overwhelming, but I suddenly remembered she was drunk. Somebody had to be in control, and that somebody had to be me. You had too much to drink, Hiiragi-san. You should sleep it off. Are you listening?
Toya, you are such a meanie.
Huh?
I don't want you to let go of me yet.
No way. I can't resist this. I felt my conscience going down the drain. Is this how you like it?
Oh, your hands are so warm.
Put yourself in this situation. Would you be able to resist? You would be lying if you said you could. I mean, look at her. She's insanely adorable. After that, Hiiragi-san invited me into bed. I wrapped my arms around her and held her while we slept together. I could hear my conscience yelling at me in the background. I know I shouldn't be doing this with a drunk woman. However, I put it on mute so I could stay close to this angel. Hiiragi-san and I both fell into a deep sleep soon after. The next day, I woke up to Hiiragi-san screaming at the top of her lungs. I probably would have done the same if it were me.
Why am I sleeping in the same bed as you?
There's an explanation for this. You drank too much alcohol. You were drunk and fell asleep.
So you took me home with you?
Well, yes, but not how you're imagining it. I swear to God, we didn't do anything like that. I mean, we got close, but technically I'm not lying.
Are you telling me the truth about this?
Yes, I am.
Why won't you look me in the eyes? That makes me think you are lying about it.
No, I promise, we didn't do anything. It's just, I didn't want to leave any issues unaddressed, so I told her about what happened yesterday. She replied,
No! I want to disappear into thin air.
Hearing how drunk and touchy-feely she was shocked her more than I had expected. I guess that's how embarrassed she was. But I have to say, she was so cute when she was all over me. I'm not trying to tell you to forget about it, but it already happened, so...
No, I cannot let this go. I am so sorry for causing you so much trouble.
Hey, it's not that big of a deal. I didn't mind at all. In fact, I actually enjoyed it. So please, pick your head up.
Enjoyed?
Oh, crap! I shouldn't have said that.
What do you mean you enjoyed it?
Well, I don't think you realize how cute you are when you're drunk.
Oh my. I see what you mean now.
I don't think she's used to people calling her cute. It was refreshing to see her so shaken like that. Hey, you know, it's not like we did anything too inappropriate last night. How about we just put it behind us? Everybody makes mistakes from time to time, right?
I don't want to put it behind us.
You don't? I guess it's not that easy to forget.
Well, we're past friendship now, so I want to be your girlfriend.
Huh? Why? What? As I said before, I just stroked your hair a little, and yes, we slept in the same bed, but nothing else happened.
For me, those are things that people do in a relationship. So,
But you would date a man you don't have romantic feelings for? Just to justify your actions?
To tell you the truth, I've had feelings for you for a while, Toya. So, it would make me the happiest girl alive if you would take me.
What? Why do you like me?
I've watched you ever since you joined the company. You are hardworking and modest. You make my heart flutter. Whenever somebody messes up, you jump in to help. I've always admired that courageousness. Anyways, so that's how I feel about you.
I had no idea. I always thought I wasn't good enough for her, that I needed to grow. But she had already accepted me as a man. Wow, what do I do about this? I need to tell you that I've had feelings for you too. Deep feelings, to be exact. I wanted to become a better man so you would find me attractive. You just made my dreams come true, Hiiragi-san.
I can't believe this. I had no idea our feelings were mutual.
I wonder how long we've liked each other. Never mind, it doesn't matter anymore. Me neither. Well, I guess we can take the next step together then.
Of course, I'm looking forward to this, Toya.
And so, I succeeded at winning the heart of the woman I love after a night of drunken mistakes. If you want to know what happened after...
Toya, we should eat lunch together. I brought you an obento today.
Akina is always by my side, whether at home or at the office. The other employees always make fun of our relationship, but it's a nice feeling to be celebrated by our colleagues. Just FYI, I asked Akina if she prefers pampering people or getting pampered. She told me she loves both. I think Akina and I have a healthy balance of pampering and being pampered. My life has been perfect since. My name is Toma Asakura, and I'm a second-year high school student. I've never been popular, but I was able to get a girlfriend for the first time in my life. The girl was part of an extroverted group, so I thought she just asked me out for a punishment game. But after eating lunch together, I was starting to think that she was actually serious about me.
Hey, Toma, let's go on a date tomorrow since we have no school.
Yeah, sure. Sakurai-san, is there anywhere you wanted to go?
Gosh, didn't I tell you to call me Asuka?
My girlfriend, Asuka Sakurai, puffed up her cheeks in frustration. I couldn't help but think that she looked adorable. I'm sorry. I'm still kind of shy about that, you know?
We're in a relationship, aren't we? Don't treat me like a stranger.
I'll do my best to get used to it.
You're so dense, but I think that it's really cute.
I had no experience with girls, so all I could do was blush when I received that compliment.
Anyways, what about the movies? There's one that I've been wanting to see.
We can go wherever you want to, Sakurai-san.
Isn't there any way you want to go, Toma?
I've never gone on a date before, so I don't know what kind of places we should go to.
Then, here's your assignment. Plan the rest of the dates after we finish watching the movie.
What? That's a difficult assignment.
You don't have to think too deeply. Anywhere is fun as long as I can spend time with the person I like.
The person you like?
Why are you blushing? I told you that I have feelings for you already, didn't I? Don't you like me too, Toma?
Well, it was a sudden confession, so I'm not really sure how I feel about you, but you're very cute. So I think I'm going to start falling for you.
Are you forcing yourself to be in a relationship with me?
That's not it. I was honestly happy that you told me you have feelings for me. I'm dating you because I want to be with you.
Okay then, I'm excited about our date tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm making Sakurai-san feel uncertain because I haven't clearly told her that I like her yet. I felt a little bit of pressure that I had to plan a date that would make Sakurai-san happy tomorrow. The next day, I searched up good date locations online and came to our meeting place 30 minutes early. I was motivated to make Sakurai have a fun time today.
Sorry about the wait, Toma.
When I saw Sakurai-san at our meeting spot, I froze. The class extroverts were all with her. What? Why is everyone here? The extroverts started laughing when they saw how confused I was.
Toma, you don't get it yet. It was all a prank.
Did you really think that someone like you could actually be in a relationship with Asuka?
Take a look at yourself in the mirror first.
It was at that moment that I realized the truth. The fear I had when Sakurai-san first confessed her feelings for me actually came true. So it wasn't real.
Did you finally realize it? I was pretending to be your girlfriend as part of a punishment game.
Asuka, you're a terrible person. The rule was only to confess your feelings for him, but you even made him promise to have a date with you.
I don't think I could have pretended to be his girlfriend even as a prank.
Asuka, you're such an actress.
Right? I did my best.
Could I go home now?
What? Is this too heartbreaking for you? You were able to be in a relationship with me, even if it was for a short period of time. It was a good memory for you, wasn't it?
It was a good memory. You forced me to be a part of this stupid joke. Everyone was laughing at me, but I wasn't that heartbroken. It's not like I was in love with Sakurai-san or anything, and I had a feeling that it could possibly be a part of a punishment game. In fact, I'm kind of glad she told me early on.
Okay, we're gonna get going now. Your surprised face was hilarious!
Sakurai-san left with her extroverted friends. She was probably going to have fun with them after this, but it was honestly none of my concern. After breaking it off with Sakurai, my student life returned back to normal. Sakurai-san went back to hanging out with her extroverted friends and seemed like she was having fun. I never wanted her to be a part of my life again. But during our lunch break,
Little Miss Plain Looking, want to play a game with us? What do you want? I want to read, so please leave me alone.
Sakurai-san was trying to talk to my classmate, Saya Tsukishiro. She had long bangs that hid her face and looked plain, so the extroverts called her Little Miss Plain Looking.
Oh, come on! Don't be so unfriendly. We're friends, aren't we? I don't remember being friends with you, Sakurai-san. Come on, just play with us a little.
They're targeting Tsukishiro-san now? The extroverts normally tease Tsukishiro-san about her looks, so I'm sure she doesn't think of them fondly either. It seems like she was troubled by the fact that they were suddenly acting friendly with her. But she couldn't go against them and was forced to join them in a card game. I should escape now, just in case. I wasn't sure why they invited Tsukishiro-san to join their game, but I knew there was a possibility that they might involve her in their pranks again. I didn't want to be a part of any of that, so I left the classroom and decided to spend my lunch break in the cafeteria.
Asakura-kun, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Will you come with me?
After school, Tsukishiro-san came over to talk to me. It was rare for her to start a conversation with someone. Sure, but it can't be here?
I'd rather talk to you where no one's around, please.
I looked over in Sakurai-san's direction. I could see that they were looking at us and smirking. So that's what it's about. I realized what was happening and followed Tsukishiro-san to the rooftop.
Sakura-kun, please be my boyfriend.
I sighed when the situation turned out just as I expected. Based on the timing, I knew this confession was part of a punishment game for losing a card game. They should have known that I could easily see through the confession as a prank, but I didn't know why they chose me again. Can I say no to this?
I'd like to at least go on a date with you.
Seems like the punishment game included getting a date with me, too. I'm pretty sure they wanted to put Tsukishiro-san in an uncomfortable position, knowing that I would see through the fake confession. They might also be watching how I react. They've made me a target once again. I needed to make a choice whether I would help or abandon Tsukishiro-san. No matter what decision I make, I'm sure it would entertain Sakurai-san and her friends. I decided to say yes. As a fellow victim, I wanted to at least help Tsukishiro-san. Okay, I'll date you.
Thank you so much.
Tsukishiro-san looked kind of relieved. After that, we exchanged contact numbers and decided to go on a date the next day, since it was a weekend.
Toma, can you massage me?
I was reading comics in my room when my older sister came in. Again? I'm not a masseuse.
Please, you're really good at giving massages. Your older sister is tired from work. Why can't you help her out?
Fine. My sister and I had a big age gap, so she was already working a big girl job this year. She's been using that as an excuse to make me massage her recently.
Toma, your massages are really the best.
Thanks.
I'll cut your hair next time in return.
You don't need to do that.
Why not? Toma, your hair is so long right now. I think it'll look so much better if you cut it. You can't keep looking like that. That's why your girlfriend dumped you so quickly.
I told you, she dumped me because we were only dating for a punishment game. I get a terrible bedhead when I make my hair short, so long hair is easier for me.
But if you looked handsome, your fake girlfriend could have turned into your real girlfriend. Are you okay with being single forever?
It's not like I'm going to be popular just because I cut my hair. Plus, I do technically have a girlfriend.
No way! You have another girlfriend already?
I mean, we're dating because of a punishment game again. We're probably going to break up tomorrow, but I'm technically in a relationship right now. I think these will be good stories to tell in the future.
Toma, make this girl your real girlfriend this time. If you let this one go, you might never be able to get with a girl again.
But it's not like I have feelings for her either. I'm fine with not being able to actually date her.
I'm telling you to be a man that can make any girl fall for you. It's a good opportunity. I'll make you look handsome.
That's impossible!
Who do you think I am? I'm a professional hairstylist. Once you get your hair done by me, you'll transform into a handsome boy.
What do you mean by professional hairstylist? You're still a first-year newbie.
Then cooperate with me so I can become a professional hairstylist. I promise you won't regret it.
You just want to use me for practice, don't you?
Don't smart mouth me. Come on, time doesn't wait for anyone. Come to my room.
Hey! It's impossible to stop my sister once she decides on something. After a small argument, she convinced me to let her cut my hair. The next day, I arrived at the meeting spot 5 minutes early. I didn't know how long Tsukishiro-san was waiting for me, but she had dutifully arrived before me. I'm sorry, Tsukishiro-san. Did I make you wait long? When I called out to her, she looked up with a stunned face.
Who are you?
What? I froze from the unexpected response. Was she going to pretend like she didn't know me after making plans to meet? Tsukishiro-san? What kind of joke is this? Did they tell you to act like you don't know me when I show up for our date?
Are you Asakura-kun?
Tsukishiro-san's voice was full of surprise. It seemed like she actually didn't recognize me. Yeah, but why are you surprised?
I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you because you look so different. Did you cut your hair?
Yeah, actually my sister cut it yesterday. Does it look weird?
It's not weird at all. In fact, I think it suits you.
Really? My sister was confidently saying that she made me look handsome, but I wasn't sure if I could trust her. But if you think it suits me, I actually have a favor I want to ask from you. Will you help out my sister?
Help her out?
My sister is a hairstylist. When I told her about your hair, she said that she wanted to try cutting it. She's still an apprentice, so she wants people who will be practice models for her.
What? But my hair...
Well, I understand it's a sudden request. It's just that Sakurai-san and her friends always make fun of you by calling you Little Miss Plain Looking because your bangs hide your face, right? I just thought that they might stop saying that if you cut your hair. The date today is for a punishment game, isn't it?
You knew?
This is the second time it happened to me. I knew you were forced to join their game yesterday, so I had a feeling that's what it was about.
Why did you say yes to the date if you knew it was a prank?
You looked like you were in trouble. Plus, if I said no, they might have messed around with you more.
You did this for me?
I guess so. That's why I thought it would be good to have a makeover, so that Sakurai-san and her friends would stop messing with you. If I look different after the haircut, I'm sure you'd be able to change too. Tsukishiro-san contemplated as she looked at my face. I have no intention to call Tsukishiro-san Little Miss Plain Looking, but it was true that she did have a plain appearance. I don't know how much she'll change, but I knew that it was worth a shot.
Okay, Asakura-kun, let's do it.
Follow me then. My sister's waiting, so she can get to it right away. I brought Tsukishiro-san to the salon where my sister was working. After passing through the reception, I left Tsukishiro-san with my sister. The salon happily invited her inside since she was helping with my sister's training. I wasn't sure where my sister was getting her confidence from, but she took a look at Tsukishiro-san and excitedly said that it would be a worthwhile haircut.
Thank you for waiting, Asakura-kun.
I was sitting in the waiting room when Tsukishiro-san came in after finishing her haircut. My voice was full of surprise when I looked at her. What? Is it really you, Tsukishiro-san?
Yes, it is. What do you think?
Tsukishiro-san had transformed into a beauty after her haircut. She looked like a completely different person. I didn't think she would change this much.
It's great, right? I was so surprised that you're such a cutie, Sayo-chan.
That's true. It was a shame hiding your face when you look that cute.
Oh, not at all. The reason I look pretty is you, miss. I'm not that cocky to take credit, sweetie. You were just pretty from the start.
It's rare to hear you say something like that, big sis. Your nickname is Professional Hairstylist.
Shut up. That's just how I need to feel. I have to manifest it or else I won't be able to achieve my goal, right?
Sakura-kun, you're very close with your sister, aren't you?
Well, it's not like we're that close.
Of course we are. Toma is my adorable baby brother.
What? Is that how you think of me? I want you to stop using me as your slave then.
That's just my way of showing affection. Anyway, Sayo-chan, please be good to my little brother. You can come over anytime you want.
Tsukishiro-san and I aren't like that.
Yes, of course.
What? After that, Tsukishiro-san thanked my sister, and we headed out of the salon. Tsukishiro-san, you don't need to think too much about what my sister said earlier.
I appreciate you so much, Asakura-kun. If you didn't give me that push, I wouldn't have the courage to do this on my own. I was very happy that you and your sister complimented me.
This haircut actually makes you look cute. I don't think people will make fun of you in school anymore.
I hope so.
Don't worry. I guarantee it.
Asakura-kun, you changed a lot as well.
How so?
You'll see when you go back to school.
After that weekend, I walked into the classroom and felt people's eyes on me. For some reason, everyone was staring at me.
Toma? Is that you?
Yeah? What's up? Sakurai-san came up to talk to me when I sat down in my seat. I didn't want to be a part of her life anymore, so I didn't really want her to talk to me.
Wow, you cut your hair?
Yeah, something like that. Sakurai-san looked into my face as if looking for a way to insult me.
Listen, what do you say about being my boyfriend again?
What? What are you saying?
You look handsome now, so I'm okay with making you my boyfriend.
Are you going to make fun of me again? There's no way I can date you, Sakurai-san.
We were dating once, weren't we? Let's start over. That's very selfish of you.
A commotion started in our class when Tsukishiro-san walked in.
Who are you?
Good morning, Tsukishiro-san. When I called her name, everyone around us let out a surprised, "What?"
You're joking, right? Is it actually you, little Miss Plain looking?
No way! You are actually that cute? Hey, little Miss Plain looking, Tsukishiro, will you be my girlfriend? Hold on a minute! Miss Tsukishiro, I'm sorry for always calling you names! Be my girlfriend!
Hey.
Sakurai-san exclaimed in anger as the two boys in the extrovert group switched sides immediately. What? You're also into the new Asakura, aren't you? You have no right to get mad at us!
Yeah, but gosh, whatever. Toma, let's start things over between us.
That was a complete 180.
Sorry, but I'm Asakura's girlfriend already.
The classroom became noisy again after Tsukishiro-san hugged me from behind.
Excuse me? When did you two get so friendly with each other?
Yeah, Tsukishiro! When did you and Asakura get into a relationship?
What are you talking about? You guys are the ones who told me to ask Asakura-kun to be my boyfriend. Yeah, but that was for a punishment game. Toma, you realized it was a prank, didn't you?
I did, but Tsukishiro-san confessed her true feelings for me during our date. Okay, Tsukishiro-san, I'll see you at school.
Hold on a minute, Asakura-kun.
We were going to part ways after the salon when Tsukishiro-san stopped me. What is it?
I know this started off as a punishment game, but I was so happy that you protected me and cared for me. I think I fell for your kindness, Asakura-kun. Please, be in a relationship with me.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Did my sister put you up to this?
It's not that. The reason I decided to cut my hair was because I wanted you to think I was pretty. It's true that I was captivated by how handsome you suddenly became, but I was happy that you agreed to go on a date with me, even though you knew it was a punishment game.
Did I really become handsome?
You're a very good-looking guy. I think that the girls at school might try to steal you from me. I don't want anyone to take you.
I don't think I'll be that popular all of a sudden. Actually, Tsukishiro-san, I think that the boys at school will be all over you. I'm pretty sure a bunch of people will be confessing their feelings for you.
I don't plan on being in a relationship with anyone else. I want to be with you, Asakura-kun.
That makes me happy. The truth is, I was sort of wishing that you were my real girlfriend after seeing how cute you looked, but I felt bad because that makes it seem like I'm only interested in your physical appearance.
I'm okay with that, Asakura-kun. I cut my hair for that reason.
Tsukishiro-san hugged me.
Asakura-kun, thank you for saying yes.
Thank you too. Thank you for asking me. When Tsukishiro-san said that I'd be popular, I didn't believe her. But who would have thought you'd ask me to be in a relationship with you again?
That's...
Tsukishiro-san and I don't want to date people that'll judge others based on their physical appearances. The extroverts went silent after my statement. On the way home...
You were so cool today.
You too. It was so cool how you told Sakurai-san and her friends off.
The reason I have confidence in myself is you, Asakura-kun. So, I'm going to do something that requires more confidence.
Tsukishiro-san kissed my cheek.
Let's be together forever.
My fake girlfriend became my real girlfriend. The girl who was once called Little Miss Plain Looking transformed into a bold woman. From now on, I want to spend loving days with my girlfriend without feeling insecure.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.